and welcome to Rose Ed. And it's been a busy fortnight in the world of football with more middle-aged men swapping positions than the last Bring a Friend Day on Hampstead Heath. As Norwich tell Daniel to fuck off, Dean Smith takes up residence at Carrow Road and Stevie G heads to Villa Park. Hello and welcome to Rose Ed, and it's finally au revoir to Ollie. Hope you're happy, Hannah East. As Manchester United managed to make Watford look world class. Meanwhile, Arsenal were annihilated at Anfield, but things are looking good under Antonio Conte at Spurs as they come from behind to beat Leeds. As always, here with Hannah East. How you doing, Hannah?
Well, I'm still alive. I haven't left my bedroom since we did the podcast last week. Like, genuinely, I've been so ill. I want to start the podcast on a positive. I've been so poorly. COVID's no joke.
Well, there you go. So, welcome to Upbeat Football Comedy Podcast, Rose Ed. Hello and welcome to Rose Ed. And it's a new dawn for Manchester United as Red Devils fans hastily Google their new interim manager, while the current interim manager earns a point at Chelsea. Meanwhile, Arsenal ease past Newcastle. We ask if Brentford buried Benitez, and it's a good result for Spurs as their game at Turf Moor is called off due to snow in a weekend that has seen more white powder flying about than the Tory party Christmas do. Hey, come on. One for the satire fans there. Right now, producer Mike fans, switch off now. Oh, nobody switched off.
Such a bitch.
And with Mike away at the annual Beard Enthusiasts Naked Getaway, it's time to do all the fun stuff that he never lets us do. Hannah, it's just me and you this week, you're right.
I know, I feel a little bit, I was going to say naked. I don't feel naked at all. That's a weird, I don't know where that came from. Wayne Rooney has been out of pocket paying for some wages. He's been paying for hotels for players to stay in and staff. And people at Derby are like, I genuinely can't believe that he didn't leave when he got the chance. And he said to them, listen, I've put my trust and my faith into you, the same that you've done to me, so I'm not going to let you down. But I think that really says a lot about him.
He's been putting Ethel the tea lady up. She's in the penthouse.
Take your teeth out, hun.
Oh,
here we go.
I only live round the corner, Wayne. Don't be silly, love. Having the fucking premiere in, you know what I mean? Didn't you say you got £7.5 million quid as well, Hannah?
Yeah, that's what I read. It's like 7.5, like similar to Steve Bruce leaving Newcastle.
Yeah, I'd do an exit interview for that. It's like, how are you feeling?
Yeah. No, not 7.5. That for his contract to leave.
Yeah, to buy him out of his contract.
Yeah, this is.
Yeah,
quality.
Not for the interview.
No, but that's what.
Yeah, not for the interview.
But that's what I mean. No, that's.
I'd do an interview like with no
I
clothes
don't
on
think
for
it was
that.
dependent on him doing the interview.
No, but what I'm saying is when they go, how are you feeling in the interview? I'd be like, I've just been on NatWest app and I feel I'm absolutely buzzing, mate. Like,
Monza's on fire,
I'll say whatever you like.
Imagine it just comes in as like one transaction.
Yeah.
Dominoes all
Yeah.
around.
He's like, no, I hated it. Right, I'm going on holiday.
Imagine how much hoosh cream you could buy with that.
Oh, literally, his Willie will be like, it'd be like an action man down there. Smooth. That's a message on my phone. We're in the middle of a show, aren't we? Brighton were booed off after...
We are in the middle of a show, Joe. Take this seriously. Who's just texted you that's just distracted you?
The doctor with my test results.
Oh, God. And this is genuinely true as well. Read it out.
It is true. No, I've got to speak to her about them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, Mr. Forrest, we've confirmed it is too big. Guilty. No, the procedure I would have to have is a penis reduction because it's just like, do you know what? It's unmanageable because like...
Joe, can you remember what you said to me when we first met in Barcelona when we were presenting? So the first time I met Joe and we went for a drink at the bar and you came down and you said something and I remember you had blue jeans on and a white t-shirt. And you made a joke, and like literally one of the first things you said to me was like, "Yeah, because I've literally got a tiny penis."
I don't think I would have said it in that context.
And it was.
You
like,
must have had truth serum that night.
I remember looking at him, and then I was like, I felt like I needed to look at your crotch area because I was like, "Oh God, has he?" And then I remember for like 5 minutes after you'd obviously made a bit of a joke about it, so you were maybe midway through a conversation with somebody else, but I remember looking at you thinking, oh, poor guy, like, must be awful having a really tiny penis.
So it probably doesn't work practically, but I think maybe like if my little finger could become a penis, that would be quite.
Why
quite
would you
cool,
want
wouldn't
that?
it?
What? So you can
I don't know, but no, not so. It's just out like when you go to Tesco. But if it's like retractable, and you can sort of like because like the little finger is pretty useless.
What, like
to me.
Wolverine's claws?
Yeah, a little bit, but only one. Like I don't want all. I want to be able to use my
Penis
hands.
finger,
as well.
penis hands.
Yeah, just one little finger. I don't know. I think it would be quite cool. You obviously like get a bit of attention from it, wouldn't you?
Yeah, obviously. What would you use it for?
I think you can use your imagination.
Yeah, but no one is going to want to have sex with your penis finger, Mike.
Especially your little finger. I thought you might have gone for a bigger finger.
No, but
than
obviously
that.
it's going to be what this like hypothetical, but it's going to be like quite chody.
6-incher.
But it's like it's obviously like retractable, so it's not going to be there all the time.
Can it get hard? So sometimes it's just because of Willie. Because obviously it would just be.
Imagine having your nipples.
What if they
cut.
what if for a joke they reattach them in the wrong place, like your forehead?
Oh, sorry, I just took
Really
my headphones
itchy.
off for that bit because I felt sick.
It's very unprofessional, Mike.
Yeah, well,
Just gonna breastfeed.
Yeah. It's like, oh, what? You hungry?
Suck on that.
Oh God! Look at Mike's face. Look at Mike's face. Hannah, you know Park Ji-sung, right? Do you remember Park Ji-sung?
You're sorry.
Do you remember Park Ji-sung?
Yeah.
so that's a good.
You're like I've got a 2-second delay on your mouth, like speaking to visually, and that was just really weird. I didn't know if it was like a COVID
Well,
thing.
and also I did just turn around and just shout, "Do you know Park Ji-sung?"
You really scared me.
Well, why? The reason I'm asking is because. Sorry.
Yeah, what the are you talking about?
Sean Dyche, 1 minute on the clock.
Well, you know, we're not going to win the league. We know that at Burnley.
Sir Alex Ferguson.
Absolutely fantastic. No, don't be that.
Yeah, no.
Let me be clear. In this moment, Liverpool, we will win the league. Yeah, for sure. In this moment.
Steve Bruce.
Well, you know, I've made me mind up, and I don't like Newcastle.
Mrs. Bruce there. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Well, you know, hold on. The players have been fantastic.
Antonio Conte.
But you know, I don't like Spurs. I like City. I like Chelsea more.
Pep Guardiola.
Pep Guardiola.
How does he talk?
He's but I am happy more than you believe. Yeah, I'm happy. Yeah.
Harry Redknapp.
Well, you know, yeah, fantastic and all that. Love a bit of Crouchy. Yeah.
Jamie Carragher.
What we're talking about? Hey, yeah, Gary, it's the virus.
Timo Werner.
But I love Chelsea more than you believe. It's amazing. I love it there.
Stop.
Go, Sean Dyche.
Hello, welcome to Rose Ed, the Definitive Soccer Podcast.
Alex Ferguson.
Oh, hello there. Michael Carrick's a good player.
Klopp.
Oh, yeah. We're going to miss Sadio Mane and Mo Salah when they go to African Cup of Nations, but I don't care because I hope they have a nice time.
Steve Bruce.
Oh, you're right there, Pat. It's me, Steve Bruce, doing the impression.
Ole.
I've got no idea how he talks. You really got a show guy. I don't know how he talks.
Conte.
Hey, it's me, it's Antonio Conte, and I'm going to do an
From Mexico.
impression.
Pep.
Sí, it's a me, Pep Guardiola from Espanol.
Mexico. Harry Redknapp.
Oh, you were Jamaica's tremendous player and a cracked out French special.
Carragher.
Hannah, what you don't understand about Rose Ed is this a very good podcast.
Timo.
Oh, yeah, it's me, Timo Werner. Without Lukaku in the team, I'm scoring lots of goals for the Chelsea, and that's why I'm the best.
There we go. Oh, that was so much fun. Oh, for God's sake.
So I'm going to do a live jingle. It's time for things that make you go,
Oh, that literally
so
makes me feel
uncomfortable.
sick. I feel so
uncomfortable.
awkward looking at you when you make a sex noise.
He used to do this on national radio as well. He forced me to, with intimidation and bribery, to make a jingle of him doing similar things to like a Marvin Gaye track.
Well, the item then was, or the jingle was, it's time for transfer tidbits.
Oh my God.
Tasty. And then we do some transfer news. It's weird that station went under with golden content like that. But it's time for things that make you go,
This is like, when is this never going to be uncomfortable to watch? Like, people listening to it probably think that's a weird noise and he's really embracing it. But to have to watch you make a sexual noise and like lick your microphone is really like, no, it's just too much.
So
it's too much.
What made you go, this week, Hannah East?
Well, I've been in isolation. No, so
Rudy's
what
must have
made
been off the table, I'm guessing, for a
what
couple of
made me?
weeks.
Yeah, I couldn't schedule it with Andy East. He wouldn't even come near me, like at all. Mind you, every time I was going downstairs, I was putting like a full body suit on, like a full white suit.
You mean
on,
like a
into-
hazmat suit? Because that sounds like you're dressed as like Catwoman or something.
Yeah, not a pleather one. It was like a
Andy.
full white.
Go away, you
Hiya,
sick.
babe. A massive respect to people that like empty sanitary bins. It's just, I don't know, it just makes me really gag. But also the thought of being a teacher in a school where you know that kids are just little SH1Ts and they are going to absolutely have your life.
Do you think that's such a niche profession? Do you think we've got anybody whose job it is who listens to Rosette that is an empty sanitary bins? I'd say, like, on the diagram, the cross section of people who both listen to Rosette and empty sanitary bins is so, you know, you've got a hit podcast when you've got like that niche is represented.
Yeah, but they drive round in the vans, don't they? And honestly, I've got massive respect for them because I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it.
Yeah, the Sanny Vanny. I've seen it. Well, there's I used oi. Do you know what? Just pop it out, love, and throw it through the window. I'll deal with it later.
Get your rat's tails and chuck it in the back.
Oh God. Pull it, it makes them talk. Like Woody in Toy Story.
Oh God, it literally, I could actually retch you've just said that.
The big issue in her life was she couldn't work out who, she was a receptionist, who was stealing the biscuits out of her drawer. That was like her biggest problem in life. So at the time I was part of like a TV show that was collapsing and like there was like a lawsuit and stuff so that we couldn't like to try and get everybody paid. And she was like, yeah, I think because my cousin works there, I think it might be her that's taking the biscuits, but I don't know, to be honest. Like, I'm going to put a camera in. So, well, do keep me posted. I'm just going to be over here jumping off this building because my career's gone south again.
I went out for drinks with some presenters and 3 of us had Invisalign. Sorry.
What the
There was me, there was Mike, and then and yeah, three of us had Invisalign because throughout lockdown when you're wearing masks and stuff.
Who?
I'm not saying the names.
Say it.
Look how like territorial he is.
Say
I'm
the
a
names.
presenter too.
Who was it?
Yeah, I'm a presenter
Give me that
too.
number.
Say the names. Let me see if I know them.
No.
Now, this is unbelievable. This happens all the time, right? I'll just get like, I'll see a photo on Instagram of like my presenter friend with another one of my presenter friend, and I'm not there. Why does no one ever invite
Why are you
me?
so surprised? I had to dress up once as Tommy Ticket and stand at the train station.
Who's Tommy Ticket?
It's like I was like a jockey. So they were doing this initiative at York train station where this Tommy Ticket was giving out free train tickets to people. So this guy had this huge, his suit was just a train ticket, and I was like a jockey stood next to it and I had to like whip him. It was in the paper. And another thing I did was put a ball gown on and walk along the seafront in Scarborough next to a tractor and pick up litter. And I was trying to help clean the beach and they told me to put a ball gown on. So my dad went and dropped me off in my Fiat Punto. And Dad was like, what are you doing? I was like, well, I'm putting my ball gown on. And he was like, for Christ's sake, Hannah, there's people looking. What are you doing? And so I put this like blue silk long ball, like with a big train at the back, and then got out the car and met these guys in their high-vis jackets, and it was absolutely freezing. And I was walking up and down the beach with a wet, soggy dress at the bottom, and people were taking pictures and I was picking up litter. And the guy said to me after, he's like, can I ask, who told you to wear a ball gown?
Was that your choice?
No. The guy that asked me to do it from the council said, can you wear a ball
From
gown?
the council. You never want to take a gig where you're booked by the council either,
know.
just as a piece of advice.
I know, it's just, oh my God, my dad was actually mentioning this the other day and he was absolutely howling. He was like, there's you there, and your bloody ball gown mincing down the beach in Scarborough. But it was obviously to encourage people to pick up litter. Is that the whole point you were making? We're just going to cut that whole thing out. Okay, let's start again. So this weekend, I lost my sense of smell and taste, and obviously it was a really weekend because Ole was sacked from Manchester United, which was the right thing for him to leave, as the media have put out there.
That was good. That's a good take. I'm leaving all that in, by the way. I'm leaving all of that in.